25 of Month of Biz Love. I am Tara Swiger, and I help makers and artists feel awesome about their business. One of the ways we're doing that right now is this Month of Biz Love Challenge, where every day I will teach a new lesson about loving your business more, and you will apply it to your own business with the workbook, which you can find at taraswiger.com/monthofbizlove, and you will share with us how you are loving your business more with the hashtag Month of Biz Love on Instagram. There's some great replies there, so check it out. Today we are talking about loving your people. So if you haven't watched yesterday's lesson yet, you can find it on YouTube. It's taraswiger.com/YouTube, and we talk all about the thing that people dislike about their marketing is, or the people that make, let's back up. The thing that makes people not like their business sometimes is their marketing. Feeling awkward about talking, feeling like they're doing too much, feeling like they are stressed out, they don't know what to say, they don't know what tools to use, there's so much out there they could use. So your marketing is comprised of a couple parts, and we talk about that in yesterday's lesson, so make sure you watch that. The first part of it is your message, and the next part of it is your people. Who are you sharing that message with? And the answer to that question is, who is your thing for? So we talk about your message in day 24's video, and today I want to talk about your people. And it simply comes down to this. Your people, it's not complicated. People get really freaked out about this, but your people are the people who are going to love your product. They're the people who your product serves. That's it. Now, you can get more specific and you can get to know who they are individually, which will really help you answer this question. So that's what today's challenge is who is the best customer? Haven't made any sales yet. Who is the person who loves your work? So now this who is your best customer person, who has spent the most money in your business, who has been encouraging about everything you post on Instagram, who is like your biggest stalker and fan, that person, that is who you're talking to in all of your marketing. You don't need to talk to people who aren't that person, who aren't like that person, who might not like your thing. Now this doesn't mean you're telling everybody else to go away and screw off. You are simply focusing your effort on talking to that person because it's a lot easier and more effective to write and post and speak to one specific person than a whole bunch of people. So the people who aren't your most giant fans, you're not telling them, don't buy from me, stay away. You're simply focusing on the person who is your fan, in part because it's sometimes awkward to talk about, awkward or scary to share your work with the world, and your heart and soul goes into your art, and sometimes it's hard to offer that up on a platter to people. But if you keep focused on the person who loves your work, it becomes that much easier for you to share it, for you to talk about it, for you to, post about it regularly, because you're keeping in mind the person who loves it. So some people have asked me, like, does this mean I just ignore everybody who doesn't like my work and I just shouldn't listen to their feedback? No. I'm saying when you do your marketing, focus on the person who loves it. If you focus on the people who hate it, A, you'll come across really defensive and weird, and B, it'll be so hard for you to post your work because you're thinking people don't like you. But there are people out there who are gonna love what you make. And if you have a hard time thinking of who your people might be and you haven't sold anything yet, then my best recommendation is to think of who would you give your thing to as a gift. That sentence kind of fell apart there at the end. Who would like receiving your thing as a gift that you already know in your life? Is it somebody who needs art on their walls? Is it somebody who puts pillows on their couches? Is it somebody who has a new baby? Is it somebody who knits with colorful yarn? Is it someone who what? That is your person. And until you have sales, I want you to picture that person, talk to that person, write for that person. And once you have sales, change it so you're writing to and talking to the person who just bought your thing and who loves your thing and who is happy with your thing. So that's today's challenge. Identify who is your best customer and identify what you love about her or him, but for many of you it's a woman. What do you love about them? What is just so great about them? And if you don't know them, send them an email. Say, thanks for buying my thing. I hope you've received it by now. I'd love to know a little more about you. What are you into? What do you like? Just start a conversation and be a person. Yeah, you can't scale this once you have thousands of sales, but you can do this in the beginning and get to know somebody. You can also follow them back. If somebody comments and follows you on Instagram, A, reply to their replies, B, go follow them back and watch them and see what they're into and see what they like and see what else they buy and what hashtags they use. So that is shifting all of this, I don't know who would like this, I don't know what they would like about it, to loving on your people. If somebody has bought your thing, then they are the best person in the world to learn about, to learn from, and to talk to. They're a fan of what you're doing in the world. That's awesome. So I want you to love on them. I want you to keep your focus on them and love on them. So today's challenge is to identify who your best person is and what's so awesome about her. Then tell us on Instagram with hashtag month of bizlove. If you are interested in diving into this way deeper and really identifying your people and what makes them special, and then how to translate your marketing into their language, you can check it all out. Learn more in my class, Craft Your Marketing. We go deep into this. We spend a good amount of time on this. And you can get Craft Your Marketing as a part of Liftoff, which is open now, but closes in just less than a week. You can find that at tarasweiger.com/lift. It's open for 1 week, and it walks you through all the foundations of your business over the course of 6 months. So everything we've been talking about, from mission and mapping to profitability and knowing your numbers, to determining your message, and then finding the people, and then how to share it and the tools to use. So we'll talk a little bit tomorrow about the tools to use, but don't forget to get your workbook, answer the questions, and then share with us on Instagram with the hashtag month of bizlove. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope you have a fantastic, love-filled, customer-filled day.